And we're back and about to wrap it up. So we're gonna go for the last 3 questions, and the next one is on you.
So I'm gonna have to read because she can't see.
Oh, try.
Now you made her want to try it.
Braille. No, it's too much. I can't do it.
Too many words.
That's funny.
Okay. How do we teach our daughters or our young women to love themselves and be confident?
Oh.
Wow.
Who's taking that out?
Hair flip.
Watch a Beyonce video.
To love themselves and be confident?
Yeah, daughters or young women to love themselves and be confident.
Just watch a Beyonce video.
I think it's important to praise. You can't go wrong with Beyonce.
Absolutely not.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying. Watch
She's the
Absolutely
ultimate woman
not.
in
No.
my eyes.
I think.
Kristen, oh, sorry.
No.
No, I was going to say, I want to hear your opinion.
Raising a daughter, yes.
Yeah, I think that it's way easier said than done. But I think that you need to lead by example, as corny as that sounds. Like, you have to, like, how you want her to feel, you have to feel. So, like, if you don't want her to be obsessed with, you know, diet culture or physicality, you have to try not to do that in front of her and make sure that the discussion is more around like the intellect, what she's doing versus how she looks. It's very common to say, oh, look how cute she is, look how beautiful she is, oh, you're so beautiful. Like every time my mom sees her, she's like, you're so beautiful. So I don't want her to think like that's all you are, because she's so much more than that. But I think like putting that in the dialogue, in the everyday dialogue, like, oh, you make me laugh, you're so funny, or oh, you know, this and this, you're so smart, that sort of thing. Just making it an everyday part of conversation rather than just you're cute.
That's an important point.
Yeah.
Totally well said. I don't
I
even
think-
top
I was
that.
saying, I
Because I can't top that.
Otherwise, trying to like the journey to loving yourself is such a personal one. It's honestly about what you're influenced by, and then what you do with it when you're at that age where you have to start, you know, figuring out how you're going to have that relationship with yourself. So it's just you're right. It's what's embedded in you when you're younger, and then when you turn into an adult, how you inflect and apply.
Yeah.
I think it's easier in this generation, like myself growing up, being the oldest at the table I just found out. My old brittle dust bones over here. Growing up, every magazine cover was a white woman that was probably a size 00. So that's what you aspired to become, because there was no role models that might have looked like me, that might have had a size that was resemblance of mine. And now where you look, they're making sure that they're changing that to make sure that there's body positivity everywhere. So that one yoga instructor, the black girl, I believe she's plus size, she is able to rock the splits, and good for her. And to see her being able to be rocking the clothes and being a spokesperson for yoga gear, it's body positivity. That's important. So not everyone needs to only eat 1 slice of lettuce a day. I eat rice and peas, and it's okay. So I think it's a little bit easier now, and there's a lot of stronger women. I mean, there's a vice president that's a female, and how big that is in society. So there's a lot that's come a long way to help with also with what girls see on TV, what they see in print. So it's not just the stereotypical, hi, I'm blonde and I don't eat.
Yeah. I think that got something to do with like values as well, like because when you get to a certain age, you're introduced to so much more, and it depends on who your friends are and what crowd you hang with, and so many things out there influence you. So I don't know, I think the best you can do is what you said, and like try your best to like instill good values and hope that I don't know, like you do the best you can to a certain point in a daughter's life, and then it's kind of on them when they get to a certain age or point.
I think when I think about like where I developed most of my confidence is probably in like when I hit that puberty age and you go through that awkward phase where you look kind of weird and you start doubting your confidence. I think what made the difference for me was I got for me, I love sports. So getting involved in that helped me have a personal love for myself and learn about what I'm good at because I felt like I belonged somewhere. So that just kind of developed from there. And then when I come home, my mom was also showing me and praising that, okay, you're not just pretty, you're also good at something else. And you're not overly masculine because you're athletic either. So I think it's also good to encourage your young women or your daughters, get involved in something. Find what you like. That'll help your confidence to grow. That'll help continue, to plant those seeds of body positivity. And you're more than just your looks. You can contribute in this manner. If you find something you're good at, especially when you're in those awkward years, where you're starting to need to develop it, I think that definitely helps too.
Do you think social media creates an image for what women should look like, and that creates this issue why women feel so insecure because they're looking online and like, I don't look like this girl, and I'm trying to, and she has 100K followers, and I can't get to that. But I'm just saying, do you think that is playing a part in why women have no confidence?